Good day and welcome to your most preferred channel, Channel Up, where we share updates about trending issues in Nigeria and abroad. Thanks for joining us. We don't only stop at trending issues. We also share controversies and especially those matters that bother people that are being afraid of. Now, if you've not really been conversant with this channel, quickly run and tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell because you may not see this page again. What I'm trying to show you right now is a very I will not call it a provocative video. It is quite informative, it is exposing, and it is daring. Okay, it is from no other but Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, investigative journalist. All right, now if you are really ready to hear and watch what she said, she gave this message to Tiwa Savage, and this is not the first time she's giving Tiwa a message. All right, so pick a bowl of popcorn and sit very comfortably in your seat and wait for my expose. Dr. Kemi in this video exposed lots about Tiwa Savage's knacking video that or that trended many years ago. She also told Tiwa about Abolo, the guy who really had a bet with his friends, including Obio, at the time, in order to show them the knacking video of Tiwa Savage, as well as other warnings that she staged to Tiwa Savage, especially on her new album. I don't want to waste much of your time, so this video won't be long. Please brace yourselves for the video where Dr. Kemi Olunloyo called out Tiwa Savage and stretched, dished lots and lots of warnings to her. I wonder how Tiwa is going to react to this. More details after this video.
This message is for Tiwa Savage. And I know this video will get to her. I want you to watch this carefully, Tiwa. This one is personal. This is the name of your new album. I congratulate you on that album, but I do want to talk to you about how personal this one is. Now, first thing, I met you in 2019 online. You came to my Twitter DM and you spoke to me about my birthday, the shoot, the outfits Twain Lawani dressed me with, and you wished me happy birthday. We had a lengthy conversation. I kept that Twitter chat. It's private. I also started speaking to you that very same year in 2019. We had many conversations, Tiwa. Nobody knows about them. I didn't record them, but I made notes on what we talked about. We spoke for about an hour about your hospitalization, your discharge from the hospital, and also we talked about Wizkid, the problem you had with Wizkid at that time. All these things are private, okay? I don't need to discuss it with anybody. I kept it to myself. And what I discovered in that conversation was the length you told me certain private things, okay, and how you listened to me like a big sister. You're 45 now, Tiwa, and I'm 61. So I'm more likely to be your big sister instead of your mom. However, you developed trust in me and I developed trust in you. There was another conversation we had for 90 minutes. Somebody heard that entire conversation, and that person was an Uber driver that was driving me from Lekki to Ikeja one day. Because I was talking to you for 90 minutes. So if anybody heard what we were talking about, it would be the Uber driver, but the Uber driver didn't know I was talking to Tiwa Savage. That's the best part. That 90 minutes was about Davido and what Davido did to me when I was doing my job. Nigerians don't want to accept the fact that Davido was rude to an elderly journalist, and I've known him from birth. I was doing my job reporting that Davido and Chioma had broken up. Davido came and quoted my tweet and said I should go and oil my pussy. He called me cheap drug user and he called me weary. Everybody knows the tweet. It's still there. You told me to forgive Davido. The emotional blackmail, everybody always said, forgive Davido, he's your child, he's your this. When someone is alive and they call themselves a man, an adult, okay, they should apologize. I don't like emotional blackmail. I have people telling me, my father, forgive my father, he's dead, forgive him. I don't like emotional blackmail. When you emotional blackmail people is when people actually start to get angry more. Some of them feel better and heal better with not forgiving them. And that's me. Okay? My father wrote on the internet that I accused him a lot of sexual abuse. The internet turned into my father knocked me, and I even gave birth for him. When it was really my father that ran away when I was being sexually abused during the riot. in 1978. Then he called me insane and mad. So the Premium Times can show the world that Kemi is obviously mad, accusing her father of sexual abuse. That was his own plan when my career got to the peak. And this is how he brings all his children down. My other siblings won't talk. I've talked for them. I did an entire video about that. I was doing my job when Davido came to me, okay, and didn't like the work of that entertainment reporter. That very year, most of you didn't notice, Davido abused many journalists. He cursed up Cable NG and even had one journalist beaten up. Many of you were too young when that tweet came down in 2018. Or maybe you weren't in the conversations. We were talking about that and you were begging me to forgive Davido. We talked about a lot of things. Like I said, the Uber driver heard everything, but he didn't know who I was talking to, and I don't even know who that Uber driver is today. Why did I rant about all that Davido stuff? When this sex tape came out, I spoke to you about the sex tape, okay? And you did not reply me. Tiwa, September is a critical month between you and I. In September of 2019, you launched a song, $49.99. I supported you. I dressed up like you on the album cover. Even your label, Universal Music, had me in their video because I loved you and I came out for you. But one thing I noticed on that day was that all the celebrities never came out to Obalende. A few came out, Pokoli, one or two, but it was not the turnout that it was supposed to be for $49.99. Ordinary celebrities did not come out, not even John Jazzy, not even nobody. And I was kind of like really disappointed on the way the industry responded to you. And I'm going to tell you what I told you in 2021, September again, when the sex tape issue happened. Tiwa, you have a son who you have to think about his own emotional state when he grows up. What did I say? I told you to contact your sponsors and tell them what happened. Speak to your son in private and don't respond to anybody. Instead, all your friends came at me, starting with Adetone. If you don't remember, that's why Adetone came and attacked me. She called me first, cursed me out on the phone, and then later on attacked me during the Oromoni case, threatened me, told people to come to my house to beat me up, that I blackmailed Tiwa. How did I blackmail you? Did I ask you for money? Tiwa, a lot of celebrities give me money. All that money they were giving me was actually for my philanthropy. Nobody knew then. We'll get to that on another video. However, a lot of people used to give me money then, gifts, things for my birthday, not even my birthday, whatever, donations to my work. I've never asked you for money, and you've never given me a penny. People just assume that, oh, wow, your fans were talking on Twitter that it's Tiwa that's feeding you. Now you're reporting her about sex tape. I'm a journalist. News has no favors, Tiwa. Journalism is journalism. And I trained people for 2 years on my online school, telling them that if you want to report entertainment news, do not make friends with public figures. If you want to report journalism, if you want to be a journalist, period, don't make friends with public figures. Because when they get into the news, you won't be able to report about them. I contacted you, I DM'd you, I WhatsApped you, you refused to answer me because you were upset that I did that story. And what I did in that story was give you simple, plain advice so that it won't cause any trauma. You went on and did a song with Asake, which you shouldn't have. On the song, you were singing about your sex tape. You did not think about Jam Jam. You did not think about your son, Tiwa. I am angry. I'm angry because your friends destroyed my friendship with you. What Darian What they're sunning right up when you fake people lower around Tiwa. Everybody's fake. Monica, get rid of Vanessa. Publicist. What has Vanessa done for you? Carry you to radio station to be doing interview up and down the place. Has she gotten a Grammy for you? How many times have you submitted all your music to the Grammys? Why are you not getting a nomination? You are surrounded by evil people, Tiwa. Vanessa is not doing well, especially during that kidnap. When they almost kidnapped you, I announced to Nigerians 4 days before the media carried it. Because I cared about you. Did she put out a statement? No, you did. When you were going to South Africa for the xenophobia thing and you canceled the concert, was it not me that you called that morning? You called me on what to tweet, and I told you, tweet this. You're a big public figure. You need to change your team. I'm saying it now for your benefit. Then no tún bọ́ sórí fídíò olóhùn sọ̀rọ̀ sí Naija ṣì máa dùn. Ìyẹn ń bú ẹ. Ó wá tún dáná. Only I had to leave my team and I had to come to a corner and do a video for him. Ṣán yàgbẹ́ sí lórí ni. Ṣán, you know, you're not supposed to be like that. The fake people around you, they'll be hyping you. Oh, our queen. They were calling you their queen during a sex tape. Ó tún lọ kọrin pẹ̀lú Àṣàkẹ́. Sex tape ò lè báyé mi jẹ́ ìgbádùn kékeré nìyẹn. Now you're talking about the sex tape again. Leave it alone. Davido set you up for that sex tape. We all know it. Apollo was not your boyfriend, Tiwa. Stop telling radio stations this. He's one of Davido's boys. Oh, no, bet Pela or Davido in Snapchat. If he could have sex with you fast. And then he came with his Snapchat camera, which had the torchlight, and filmed you on that sex tape. He set you up, and Davido set you up. Davido, I will fuck you up, then you call the police and you file the report. If you're going to talk about it, talk about the truth. But leave it alone. Stop talking about that sex tape, Tiwa. I love you. Tiwa, don't make comments on what you wore on that sex tape.
Right, welcome back. This is Channel Up, and you've watched the video from Dr. Kemi. That was daring, right? That was quite controversial, which is her modus operandi. Now, I know Tiwa to be a very, very tactically responsive person. She will respond to this. Maybe she doesn't have time for Dr. Kemi. But if you remember, when one of the influencers dragged Tiwa a few days ago, on her way to New York, she took a break, a timeout, to address that guy in a 27 seconds video where she spoke Yoruba, and I did an update on that. You can check my formal videos, okay? So I would really be glad to see Tiwa's response to what Dr. Kemi has told her. Remember, Tiwa is one among Nigerian artists who grants UK-based interviews at will. I am not saying she's the only one, okay? And in one of her interviews, she exposed what really went wrong between herself and Wizkid that got them apart, or that made their relationship go south. Of course, you guys all know that they once dated, allegedly. So that is that. I will see the reactions of Abolo, Obio, and other people who were mentioned in this video by Dr. Kemi, and I would not wait to see how Tiwa would, well, that is if she really responds, but if she doesn't, that means nobody will be touched. But Tiwa is up there. I think she's busy talking about her album, going on tour from continent to continent, country to country, city to city. So I think she's going to be too busy making money than addressing Dr. Kemi as at this time. Remember, Dr. Kemi said Tiwa listens to her as a big sister, or used to listen to her as a big sister. I don't know what Tiwa is going to listen to her as now, whether she will listen to her as an investigative journalist or as a goddess or as whatever. I don't know. But we'll all keep our fingers crossed and our heads up to see where all this leads us. So that is that on that particular update. I would love to see your comments in the comment section about Tiwa's reaction and Dr. Kemi's warning to Tiwa. Moving on maybe in a happy state, yes, in a very exciting mood. David Adeleke, aka Davido, aka Obio the baddest, has done it again. But this time with style. What has he done? He didn't get himself a car because he has almost got himself two cars this year already, okay? But he did something remarkable, something all women would love, something all married men would love, something all married women and lovers would love to be in, or would love, to be done to them. What did he do? Okay, Davido surprised his new wife, Chioma Adeleke, with a brand new 2025 Mercedes G-Wagon. That is something else. That is out of this world. Like, yes, it may not be, $1 million car. It may not be that $2 million car like what they used to get with their Burna Boy and all. But it's something to write home about, okay? Come on, it's latest, and it's the latest version. Chassis, to be precise. Watch this video, more details after the break. Enjoy the view of this new car.
Brand new, our father. This is so. What did I saw? Come on there.
What do you mean for me to say please?
Please, man.
Please leave.
Congrats, sir.
Thank you.
Don't know. We know they do. Now only 2025 they do. Brand new. Hi. Oh yeah, pack that. Yeah, just picked it up. Me and Mr. J.
New.
Choma just didn't call my phone, man.
She's about to get another surprise.
They call my phone, see where I did see. Yeah, it's the new 2025 joint. Shit crazy. Only the best for my lady. Yes, sir. Shout out everybody. But anyway, yes. So, Mr. J hit me up about a week ago. You know, telling me that yeah, apparently there's a new G-Box that just came out, 2025 electric, blah blah blah. Me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we just got this other one. He's like, nah, this is a new one. It's electric. Like, this, the back is different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, look at Mr. J there, man. So I'm like, man, should we switch it? He's like, man, we need to switch it, man, for sure. And I'm like, damn, how am I going to get the car? First of all, I had to take the one I got. Then we had to, like, obviously, you know how it works. I had to, like, drop that one, then obviously add more money then to get the new one. But obviously, then it took like a week process.
Welcome back. Are you as happy as I am? Why am I even happy? As if Shoma would drive me in the car. Well, that car is that car costs a fortune. According to research, that car we don't know how much they do, but this particular one, we don't know if it's fairly used, we don't know if it's brand new. But all said and done, a 2025 Mercedes G-Wagon latest costs close to $150,000 US dollars to close to, let's say, 215,000 US dollars. That will be close to like 220 something million naira, and close to like 329 million naira, within that range. So it's going to range within that, and then maybe it may reach close to 700 million. That is what the range of G-Wagons, depending on what the specifications are. We did not ride the car with Choma. You saw her enjoying it, so we don't know what the specifications are, but it should cost within this range. Any man that is willing to spend from 200M close to 700M for his woman, that is a very, very excellent love language, especially for Nigerian women. And especially for an Igbo girl like Chioma Adeleke. Forget the surname. Now, the girl, we know her. So, well, she should flex. She should enjoy her car. Remember that Dr. Kemi warned them months ago. I don't know if they've listened or they are adhering to that warning. Well, congratulations once more to Chioma Adeleke, the new wife of David Adeleke. I hope more good things come her way, and I hope more endorsements come her way, because her husband is not, backing down anytime soon, flourishing love, affection, and whatever is sweet on her. Let her enjoy her marriage. Thank you so much for staying this far. If you enjoyed this update and this analysis, come on, give this video a thumbs up and quickly subscribe to Channel Up for more updates like this. If you have not done so, tap the notification bell so that you won't be left behind when updates trending and as hot as this is being dropped by me. Finally, drop your comments respectfully in the comment section. See you next time. Before I leave, keep your head above water and ask the right questions. Bye.